It's Tuesday morning and it's time to say goodbye to the campsite. It's been really lovely. John's kind of packed up because he's going to be with me for 2 days. Then he's going to come grab his trailer and head on up to Indy for the Indianapolis 500, which I think is totally cool. And Kate and I are going to ride off in her old family truckster, and we are going to all go to the station to drop off a car. She'll be heading back to Orlando, and John and I will be hiking. So it's been a great weekend. I'm really looking forward to the next couple days, but I'm gonna miss my sister who's walking down there. She just took out the trash and she's on her way back so we can head out. So there's Kate. Hi, Kate. She just dropped us off and we are heading out. So thank you, love you. So hard to say goodbye after a great weekend, but we are ready. We got it all going and we are heading the opposite direction. We dropped John's car at the Mountain Harbor Hostel and I booked a bed for tomorrow night, and we are going to the Overmountain Shelter. It says it's 5.9 from here, so that's our hike for the day. Let's do it. Check that out. We just came out of the woods right there, and there's Road Mountain. And unlike yesterday when you couldn't see anything, we have a little bit of a view to the south. I think that's south. It's really beautiful.
Hey.
Having fun.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
It's gorgeous. We was just talking to that hiker and we agreed today is going to be an amazing day with these balds. This is just the first.
There's a thunderstorm. This is a cool place to stand.
Yeah, I'm going to come up here and get a 360 view. Love the rocks. All right, here I am on the rock, and this is what I see all the way around. Absolutely breathtaking. Yeah, and this is just the first of many that we'll be crossing today. I think we were going to go over that mountain, so what a treat. All right, we are now on top of Jane Bald, which is 5,800 feet. And the views are just spectacular. Pretty cool. It's fun to go from bald to bald, but some of the blazes along here are a little, as I told my brother, jacked up. Almost like somebody's playing tricks on us, because they're put a blaze way off to the side and you go thinking there should be trail there, and there might be, you know, maybe a view trail, but not AT trail. So I told him the AT is usually a pretty well-worn path, so I think if we stick with trail like this, we're gonna be good. That is where we came from. We've been climbing up, and I think we're gonna be almost close to the elevation of Roan Mountain, although Roan's the official highest natural point on the AT. But kind of neat to look back and see where you came from. And that road down there is the road we drove up with Kate when she was bringing us this morning. The birds are singing like crazy. They must be happy. Well, look what we found, a neat little cave. The bat cave, the John cave, what do we call it? The bear cave. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Good place to stay out of the rain. All right, onward. Lots of switchbacks. We got a lot of steep downhill now after those lovely balds. We are working our way down the mountain. All right, we're coming up on the shelter, which will be a nice little lunch break. We Stan Murray, that's the name of it. I couldn't remember that, but yeah, this is a different configuration for a shelter, but it's always nice when it's like literally right on the trail. Nice picnic table here, and there's a water source down that way. I think I'm actually good for water, but it's nice to know they've got one. So we'll stop and take a little break, have some lunch, and be on our way. Here's a nice innovation to keep the shelter well cared for. Hiker graffiti board. Keep all your messages right there and not over there. Notice anything unusual about this video? The sun is shining! Yay! Seems like it's been a while since we've seen much of that thing. And crossing our fingers, it keeps shining for a little bit and we get to Overmountain Shelter, which I think is only about a mile away, and it's a little after 1. We are going to decide if we want to just hang out and chill there, or if the weather's looking good, we may go on a couple extra miles. But we found our way to the sign for the Overmountain Shelter and a barn that's been repurposed. Can't wait to see it. But on the way down, we found this beautiful little pipe spring. Got some great water in it, so we're filling up. And the barn, the shelter, is down that way, so we'll be heading there in just a minute. We came down the little trail that leads to the shelter, and look at this view. I couldn't see anything but wow when I came out. And there's a gentleman up here. There's John. Gentleman looks like he's been mowing the grass, keeping it nicely cut. And I think I can see the shelter through the trees there. We're gonna go explore. Well, as we came up, this wonderful volunteer for the Forest Service just wrapped up mowing the grass and keeping the campsite beautiful. So thank you for what you do. We really appreciate it.
Well, we're part of the Eastman Hiking and Canoe Club.
Okay, great. East.
And we maintain 134 miles of the trail.
Wow, that's a lot. That's more than there are in Georgia, where I'm from. So that's great. Well, we're excited to see the shelter. I've heard so much about it, and it looks beautiful. So look at that view. That's just amazing.
Well, we're considering removing it.
Considering what?
Removing the shelter.
No, why?
If you look, when you get out there, the front and the middle are pretty straight. But this bottom side's gone out about a foot hanging out.
Oh dear.
Oh, it's erosion?
So is it
See,
unsafe?
there used to be a house here. No, it's not unsafe yet.
Yeah, okay.
But the fix of it, Forest Service had an estimate of somebody fixing it. It's pretty darned expensive.
Oh darn.
We're talking $35,000, $40,000
Yeah.
for contractors to fix it.
Wow. Well, I bet so many people love the shelter. We've heard so much about it that I bet if they did a fundraiser with the ATC, they'd find the money. Might be a lot of work, though. I'd hate to see it go. Well, shall we go?
Yeah, let's go check it out.
Check it out?
Yeah.
All right, so we just had a nice little conversation with Ted Mowry and his friend Paul up here. They said they're in the sick, lame, and lazy group of the trail maintainers, but they're doing some good work up here. And we're excited to see the shelter. It looks beautiful. And he was telling us that if they can't raise the funds to $30,000 or $40,000, I guess, to fix it, they might have to at some point take it down, which would be a real shame since so many people love this shelter. And I have a feeling I'm going to be in love too as soon as I get a chance to really look at it. So this is the loft in the barn, and there's plenty of space up here. This would be a great place to stay if on a cold night you want to get up and hopefully stay dry. The roof actually looks pretty solid. So, pretty neat. Nice view, too. I'll come over here and take a peek out. Yep. There goes Paul. He's taking out the trash. And it's just an amazing view from here. It's John hanging his pack. We got really lazy and decided to stay here for the evening. So we've been watching the rain roll and it finally just started. And there's a bunch of other hikers who come in too. They set up over there on that platform. And, oh, it's like disappearing now. I can't see it. So we just left Overmountain Shelter. There was a ton of people there last night. And our morning wake up is a pretty steep hill up to what looks like a bald, but it's pea soup out there. So some days are just like this. I mean, John's what, 7 feet away, and we're lucky we can see him. We're bald hopping today and just kind of going from bald to bald, going through the woods for a little bit and then coming out. And yeah, this is what the AT's like. Don't go on the moors. I've lost my brother. He's somewhere back there. Oh, he's still getting his gear on. He can hear me. He just can't see me. All right, there's John having second breakfast. He's having a breakfast hash. I tried it this morning. It sounded really good, but it was way too early for me. So you like it though. Yeah, and we were just sitting here just shy of the top of Hump Mountain. And we've been watching the clouds thinking the sun really wants to come out, and all of a sudden we looked over and we could actually see some trees, which is better than the 5 to 10 foot visibility we've had. And we were rooting for the sun. Hopefully it's going to come out in just a little bit. There's a nice plaque up here at the top of the mountain on Houston Ridge in memory of Stan Murray, who was very instrumental in changes to make the Roan Highlands available as part of the Appalachian Trail. So we appreciate his work, and it's beautiful here. Even though we can't see much, it's still actually a really beautiful day. We just came over a little ridge, and it's so cool. There's like rolling hills of meadows, the Roan Highlands, and I'm so excited that I can see some of it. Not all of it, but some of it. It's just really pretty, and there's some very cool little rock. They're not rock falls. What do you call them, John?
It's granite.
Granite, rock leftovers from mountain making.
Well, the mountain used to be 3 times higher, so this used to be in the center of the earth. So.
Oh, and it got pushed up.
Yeah.
Okay, says the geologist. We're gonna believe him. So, anyway, so this is really pretty, and we're gonna keep just hiking on and enjoying what we can see. It's really neat. As we came off the mountain, the terrain has changed completely. It's a lot of rocks, a lot of water, a lot of mud, and we're just picking our way through slowly, trying to be careful. And we've got, I think, about 5 miles to go, so no rush today. We'll get there when we get there, and just enjoying how pretty it is in here. And look what we found. Looks like sunshine. Feels like sunshine. Smells like sunshine. It must be sunshine. The trail is finally getting a little bit of sunshine falling on it. We're getting a little warmed up, and yeah, in a little bit hopefully we'll be able to find a clearing with a view and a rock where we can just sit and take a little break. There's a snail and a caterpillar of some sort. And I don't know if you can hear it, but if you listen real close, that deep gurgly sound is the sound of water running underneath the ground through the rocks, as opposed to the trickly sound of the water running down the trail that's called the AT. But John's very happy the sun's out. He was able to take his rain gear off and
air it out.
We're airing out, and we're looking forward to a view up here maybe in a little bit. So who knows if we'll get lucky. We'll see. This is the second waterfall we've passed in the last few minutes. The first one was pretty, but I didn't take a picture. This one actually comes down and just merges with the trail, so I'm literally standing in it, and I'll pick my way through to get to the other side. We finally got a little bit of a view along here. You can see down into the valley there's a house and a farm, and over there you can see the hills through the trees. You can even hear some cars, so we're not too far from civilization. But wow, this is even better over here. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? That's what we were missing earlier. And if you look off far in the distance, you can see much higher mountains with the sun shining down on the green. Wow. This is so pretty. And we just came up on a sign. Is it Doll Flats?
Yes.
It's Doll Flats. Doesn't look super flat, but who knows why they name things the way they do. And John was saying that a lot of this hike reminds him of Costa Rica, but as I look out over the hills here, it kind of reminds me of Honduras, and how lush and green that is at certain times of year. So this is just really an amazing view, well worth the wait. Just a little past the sign and the view, we came out onto this meadow walk, and I think that this must be Doll Flats. It's really, well, it's a nice change. It's a little bit different than the Balds, and I actually really love the meadow walks. There's some cute little robins up there by the sign that just flew away, but I think they wanted to make sure I saw the sign. It says, leaving North Carolina.
Okay.
I'm finally officially leaving North Carolina. And I love the state. My dad grew up here. My grandfather lived here for years. It's beautiful, but oh my gosh, I feel like I've been here forever. So I am so proud. Going into Tennessee for like 5 minutes, I think, and then we'll be on to Virginia. But yay, I made it! We're winding our way down the mountain in Tennessee. And look at this amazing rock structure. I think we were just on the top of that a little bit ago, but it's so huge and beautiful. That's cool.